What is going on, peeps? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. Today we're actually installing the JDM side markers on the car, and I pretty much did the template and everything else. It's not a lot of light. I only have about one light just pointing out the car, and then another one just pointing behind me. I'll probably do, I already got the template printed out. I'll probably just cut it tonight. I'll probably give it the cut and come back to you guys in the morning to do the wiring inside. I found my heat shrink and I found my my solder gun and everything else, so I'm definitely gonna do that now. I mean, do it tomorrow, but I'm gonna cut the template. Basically, for you old school guys, I mean for you new guys, this is kind of an old mod that everyone does, but if you don't have the JDM fenders, then you gotta cut them out. Eventually I will get the JDM fenders with the SIR hole already cut out about for today. I'm just gonna do it on these OEM ones. I'm not really sure if these are OEM. You can kind of tell if they're OEM by the way that this lines up. The OEM ones kind of tend to curve in a little bit more. These tend to come down, so these might not even be an OEM fender, but it does line up pretty good. I am a big freak of having everything lined up, and yeah, and hopefully by the next video I can lower the car and kind of just slam it a little bit more and even it out. This is kind of where she sits now. This is kind of where she's lowered. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that template there, give it a cut it out with the Dremel. It's about 140 millimeters like this, 155 like that, and that's your dead end point right there. And you kind of put the template there and you cut it out from there. Appreciate you guys and thank you for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get the cutting. All right guys, so this side marker is on. Definitely not my cleanest job. I think I might just get like the SIR fenders. I'm gonna hit on my buddy Herbin, the one that sold me the CTR. Cluster says he has some CTR, some SIR fenders. The good thing about this one is that this is not an OEM fender. I just confirmed it. It's not an OEM fender, so it's good that at least I tried it out. I'm gonna do the other side. If the other side comes out good, then I guess I'll rock with this for a little bit. I'm so picky that you could just see this right here, like you can see that and that right there, like that to me doesn't do it. Like I'm gonna end up getting the fenders soon enough, because I want that to be like OEM and spot on. Obviously these fenders, if they're not OEM, they gotta go, so might as well just get the SIR ones. So for this side, this is done. I'll go ahead in the morning and continue with the other side. I think these go flipped. I'm not really sure. I think these go the other way. I gotta check. I gotta look at a picture. Haven't looked at a picture in a minute, so I gotta look at it and I gotta do the wiring for them. Alright, so this side is already on. As you can see, I'm not the best at installing these things. Absolutely not. I'm gonna get the SIR ones with the marker, or if not, I'll just get one that doesn't and I just won't rock the marker. Since I got the wire tuck, excuse me, since I got the wire tuck on the inside, no cut, no holes, no anything like that, pin it out, and I have it here, I have to take it out and basically just wire it up through. We're gonna splice the green, we're gonna splice the black that's right here, and we're gonna solder it together. I got my solder gun right there. We're gonna solder it together and put it together, and hopefully we could go from there. All right guys, so basically the driver's side is already wired. I just have to put back the fender and tighten everything up tomorrow. I gotta do that part there and then put up the liner on the inside. I ended up buying them like white LED because I went into the auto parts, and this gentleman that was at the auto parts, he's like, oh, I saw the LEDs like on the back of my truck, and I was like, all right, cool, let me get them. So he sold like 2 bulbs for like $5 each. but you see it's white LED, so it doesn't really light up like amber like how it really is. Believe it or not, the auto parts knob near my house is selling the LED ambers. They're like 21 bucks for the pair. So, but then he told me, he was like, oh, I got 2 for $5 each. So I was like, all right, but you know, you get what you pay for. Now it doesn't really light up that amber. Now I gotta go get amber ones, and I wasted 10 bucks, but no big deal. But yeah, it's working perfectly fine. There's basically 3 ways you can wire them up. You can wire it up direct, where it's always gonna be on with the corner light, or you can wire it up where it's gonna blink with the corner light, or you can wire it up where it's gonna be on always and is also gonna blink with the corner light. I wired it up just how it goes in the pan, which is basically, it's not wired up, but then as soon as you turn, it's not constantly on, but as soon as you turn, you hit the marker, you hit the turn signal, it starts turning. And yeah, that's about it. I should definitely give a buff on these headlights. And then again, it caught me nighttime doing this work, because I worked in the morning. I work pretty much on every Saturday, but tomorrow I'm off, so we'll continue with the progress tomorrow, finish doing everything up, and yeah, that's about it. So I will see you guys in the morning, and let's continue so we can wire up the passenger side and get everything wired up and looking nice. I'll see you in the morning. Man, has this video taken long? This is the 3rd day doing the side markers. Well, yesterday I worked until late, and I was only able to get the driver's side. I'm so stoked on driving this car. I cannot wait to drive this car. I've done so much work in like such little time. Not like such little time, like you don't see a lot of the difference, but I've done so much work on it. Like, it's, you know, since I got it. We're gonna do the passenger side one, and I'm gonna leave the car how it is. I'm not gonna put anything back. The fenders, yeah, but I'm gonna leave the car how it is. And then I'm gonna bring you guys another video, hopefully tomorrow or the day after, doing some more work on it. But I wanted to show you guys, this is how my for people that didn't see the video, this is how my headlight harness tuck came out on this side. I drilled a small little hole that I was able to put this firewall sit tight on it right there too. Man, this car, I cleaned this car, all of this, I cleaned all of that, and then just by driving it a couple of times, look how dirty it is. Obviously it's in the street and it's been driven. So what I wanted to show you is so on the side marker you have black, which is right here in the middle, and then you have red, and then you have green. You're always going to do black because this is ground. If you do red, this is going to be a steady side marker with no turn signal. If you do green, it's going to be off, and it will be on when you do turn signal. I believe if you do red and green, it's going to keep on, it's going to turn on steady, and it's going to blink when you do the turn signal. So yeah, let's go ahead with the installation. Let's keep moving forward. Alright, so that's it. So basically this is how it's wired up. This is how I did it. I already kind of explained it to you guys, but green with red excuse me, green with red, obviously because I have the red, and then the black, which is the ground wire. The camera doesn't want to focus. And yep, that's it. I have the LED on it. All I gotta do is put it back, excuse me, and I have it through the turn signal. So let's put everything back. Let's go. Alright, so this is basically how it looks with it wired on. Not with it, well, obviously with it wired on, but this is how it looks on the car. It obviously looks a little bit more yellowish because I have the LEDs on it, which it was a big mistake buying it. I needed to get, I should have gone LED, amber LEDs. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one.